assorted cargo.
Did not mean to click on that. Well, that was kind of pointless. Oh, and the old man's gone. No, I don't want to go. Ah! I want to go back into the city. Walk around the pier more. Chimney. Skip ahead a little bit. There we go.
Those guys must be...
Oh. Did not mean to click on them.
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Considering they have spears in their hand, yeah. Something that looks more dangerous than a concealed, weapon. Let me see. Well, Nevervay isn't gonna go anywhere at the moment, particularly without a excuse me. Particularly without a navigator, as he told us before. Which, now I can't remember where. Oh, excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. Ugh. Oh. I'm a stupid. We have the wind potion. To show us that we actually have defeated him using the wind. So take that.
Captain Nevervay?
Huh?
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Wind. In a bottle.
Nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I? Remind me what the deal was again.
Of course.
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Important.
Well, look at this.
Important.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Hold on.
Sweet Jal, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Guienne. Pick up a cargo full of apples and be back here before the competition got wind of what was happening.
Sure. If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
As if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Ha ha ha!
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little thing I say, girl?
Yes, this is an adventure game.
Don't you know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
Sounds like a bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator.
Okay.
It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
If what you said last time about the Jarl have several ears and eyes, he probably heard that and is not too happy about that. Well, at the very least, you got to hear all that conversation without me talking over it because of my stupid phone went off. I had to, and considering I can't pause actual conversations in this game, I had to go without commentary. Let's see. So, last time, or a while back, yeah, like 2 sets ago or so, we had to bring a map to a Tun Layak, who is a she, as we found out from the Journeyman Inn.
It's a blue woman, and you know, no big deal. I've seen it all. A blue woman is just run-of-the-mill now.
Very true. After all the stuff you've seen in Arcadia, that just shouldn't
Pardon me,
surprise
ma'am.
me.
I am sorry, young woman, but I do not wish to speak with anyone presently.
Oh. Well, might you be the girl I'm looking for?
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am, but is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I am Tun Layak.
I've a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten
Well, at
I
least we
ordered
found it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
That sounds like a long trip. Why are you going to Khorasan by
Why
foot?
are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Well, I think we may have an opportunity for you, but why are you
Why
so
are you
depressed?
so depressed?
Is it that apparent to you? I do beg your
Kind
pardon.
of.
It was not my intent to burden you with my dark mood.
No, no
It's
problem.
okay, I don't mind. I'd like to help if I can.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship, and you could hire me as your navigator. But you are not, and so you cannot help me.
No.
You're
But
a
you're a
navigator?
navigator?
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it. Do you want me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. And you're looking for a job?
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most captains do not want women on their crew, and so I am leaving for Khorasan in the morning.
Well, we have a gentleman who's like, but you're from
Are you
Khorasan?
from Khorasan?
Just to get a little more background
No.
information?
I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan,
Really now?
Then why are you going there?
Good question.
because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew.
Ah,
Here, in Marcuria, they do not.
So
What?
I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
yeah, it's a little
Fair or
discriminatory.
not, it is custom, and custom is a difficult thing to change.
But then again, there's sailors are one of the people that are very, very superstitious. It's, I think, sailors and miners are the first two jobs that pop in my head where the people in those professions are very, very superstitious. I know for a fact a lot of miners do not like the idea of women down in the mines, especially redheads. I know that from some stuff I watched, which I found very interesting. It's interesting how superstitions like that do that. I mean, hell, with sailing, you've got all the superstitions about sea monsters, sirens, whatnot. Hell, if you go through Greek legends, a lot of those have probably carried into the modern era as far as certain things that sailors will not do or will not bring with them. Well, we got a job for you if you want
I've got
it.
a job for you, if you want it.
A job? As a navigator?
Yep.
Yeah, on a boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon, if you're
Kind of
interested.
interesting, since one of the dragons
you
we're
are
looking for is the
serious,
White of the
And
King.
yes,
Now that I think about
I
it.
am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
Oh yeah, he made a
This one
promise.
will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tun Layak. I am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Yes.
Yeah, So I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I do like Twinlag's voice. She's got a very soft, kind of soothing voice. If you're wondering, she is, I believe, a Domari. Much like that boy who was the original delivery boy for the map seller, the map merchant. I don't know much about them except that they are considered a magical race, and they're blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
It's the White Dragon.
Can we get
It's
on?
the white.
Oh, can we not get on yet? We have to get on.
It's the White Dragon.
Or am I missing something again? Because I always miss something. Jiminy. Maybe I have to go... No. Been so long, I can't remember little bits and pieces of this. I know this is probably not the best LP, considering I've said, oh, I played this game before, but I can't remember some of the stupid things. Oh. Well, we did deliver that map, so we gotta go back to the map merchant. Speaking of him. Yeah, I am not the most...
There you are. I'm in mind to fire you. I expect you still haven't delivered the map of the Northlands to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn.
I just did.
I took care of that delivery ages ago.
Really? Well, then, I can finally fire you. You're the most incompetent errand boy I've ever had.
And
Give
good,
me the delivery list and get out of here.
I think I left that list somewhere far away.
I think it's in a swamp.
Ye gods, not only do I have to deal with your incompetence, but now the guild will skin my hide and hang it up to dry.
Sorry about that. It was kind of important. Let's see now. You know, fate of two words, all that. It's not. That's not gonna do anything for you. Before we go, let's go talk with Besson Tobias real quick. Tell him we're on our way to Elias because of some stuff. Tobias! Tobias! Where the hell is he?
You have
there he is.
returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
No, it wasn't
You're
a trip
worried
north.
about little old me?
It was a trip to
That's
the other
sweet.
side of
And guess what?
dimension.
I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there.
Oh, up that
Bet you
north,
didn't think
that
I'd
north.
be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
In the west? What about that?
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one, the evening before yesterday, and many of the
Interesting.
vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
That doesn't sound
You
very
don't
good.
mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people
jeez.
bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
That can also mean it's hard to protect.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed.
Ah,
Mercuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight.
true.
It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
That's always a problem. if you're not in a war, you go soft and you're more susceptible to be fought. But at the same time, the prospect of always being at war can be demoralizing to your people. After all, you
What
are.
did you mean when you said, after all, you are?
Good question.
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Uh-huh.
Of course you should have. With what?
With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years.
Huh?
That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you.
Whoa.
That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all.
Are you going where I think you're going with this?
You are the guardian to be, April. The
Huh?
13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
Huh?
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
Oh,
God damn, Cortez. He didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I
That's
wouldn't
probably-
have come here.
that's probably why he didn't tell you.
Maybe he did not know, or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you.
See? He has
But
the
I
same
am
thought as
telling
me.
you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
Well, it's a good thing I'm going to Elias.
I am leaving for Elias this afternoon.
Good. The Tyrant are not a seafaring people,
Good.
and the islands are probably the safest place to be right now.
I guess they get
Before
seasick
you
easy or
go,
something.
I want to give you something to
I was
carry
having
with
developed boats.
you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
That's a
Oh,
long
Tobias,
time.
I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
It is the talisman of the balance,
Ooh.
known to but a few. It is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification,
Okay.
one of the 13 Scriptures of the balance.
What
That
does it
seems
do?
to be an interesting number.
The
Considering it's an
Scripture
unlucky
speaks
number.
not of its
Or at least
purpose,
it's westernized.
but it is yours, whatever it is.
Okay.
I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Okay. Well,
Thanks,
good
Tobias.
magical item would be good.
I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
Yeah.
You are the guardian, child.
But
Your
yeah,
fate is both
unfortunately.
glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm
Uh-huh.
afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself.
Okay.
Goodbye. And good luck on your journey.
Alright then. Thank you, Tobias. Well, that's a heavy burden on us. Diary! Boop. Wednesday morning, August 2nd, to 2209. Western Tobias tells me I am the guardian to be, the 13th such, and that my fate is to watch over the balance for 1,000 years. You don't just toss something like that out without warning or some consideration to the fact that I'm just a normal person. I mean, if I'd been raised knowing that someday I'd have to go out to some tower in the middle of nowhere and stay there for 1,000 years, then maybe, just maybe, I'd have been able to deal. Not like this, though. This is just so not fair. I mean, I had plans for my life. I have friends. Not a lot, but a few. A family. Whatever. I mean, to them at this point, at least they're around. In 1,000 years, there'll be nothing left for me. Nothing to remind me of me. I'll be lost and alone. I don't know if I can deal with that. But then, What choice do I really have? What choice does any of us have?